All right, YouTubers, happy Veterans Day. I'm Alex.
I'm Josh. We're Sin City Reacts.
And for Veterans Day, I chose Topher, the Patriot. Well, Topher is the artist, the Patriot's the song.
Okay.
Featuring the Marine rapper.
Oh, the Marine. Okay.
Have you heard any of these guys?
I have not, but before we get started, we do have to say, you're a veteran.
I am.
So thank you for your service. I appreciate you.
Thanks. So this... I want to say this came out, like, this caused a lot of controversy.
Okay.
Like, as in, I think they banned his video for a short period of time. And I think
on YouTube, they banned it?
Well, somebody help me out with this, but I think it did get taken down.
Okay.
But it's, it's up now. Or maybe they thought it was going to get banned. All I know is I guess it was controversial because it's patriotism, 1. And 2, I believe it happened around January 6th.
Oh.
So...
All right, then.
But it's a good song.
All right.
So I'm playing it for my veterans. And, yeah.
You're going to have to walk us through it, too.
Why is
from
that?
your side of it. Because you said it's for the veterans. So we got to hear the veteran side of things.
Oh, okay.
I'm just a plain old civilian here.
It's just some Patriot rap.
All right, let's get it. There you go.
January 6, 2021, Patriot, song by 2 military veterans, charted at number 3 on hip-hop, 4 in R&B and hip-hop, and 36 in all digital songs.
On that day? Were they just blasting it, running through the...
It probably went viral.
Were they blasting it, running through the Capitol?
No.
On their speakers?
Because if you look at the videos, no one was running through the Capitol. They were on a guided tour by the police.
True.
True. And I didn't see... You didn't see
any speakers?
The Loyal Order of Water Buffaloes guy. That's a Flintstones reference.
I know who you're talking about,
The
though.
sheep guy, whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't see him with a boombox, so...
Dang. All right, let's go.
2 weeks later, it was removed from all streaming services without explanation. Okay, so...
There we go.
I knew I heard it somewhere.
On my right, thousands by my side. War between good and evil, watching our fists collide. Battle for our freedom now, to the streets we ride. Flags waving all around.
Oh, I know how I know who Topher is now. I've seen his videos on TikTok. He goes around and he quizzes people on the Bible.
What?
Yes,
Okay.
I've seen him. So he walks up and he goes, "My name's Topher," whatever. He goes, for $100 or whatever, like, can you answer these 3 questions about the Bible? And people, you'd be surprised at like how many people can like actually like answer these questions.
Okay.
And either that or he only posts the ones that can answer it. One of the two. But like he'll like go up to like a group of boys like at like the mall, like where they're sitting in the food court, and be like, "Hey, my name's Topher. I go around trying to bless people with money. All I need you to do is answer 3 questions."
So he doesn't rap on this TikTok?
Not that I've seen. No, I've
so
seen.
You didn't know he could rap?
No, I didn't know, but I did when I just saw him. I knew who he was.
Okay.
All right.
Let's back it up a bit.
All right, now I'm excited because I know who the guy is.
Tens of thousands on my right, thousands by my side. War between good and evil, watching our fists collide. Battle for our freedom now, to the streets we ride. Flags waving all around, pages full of pride. This is where we make a stand, no more give or take. March around the Capitol, storm the city gates. Putting pressure on their necks until the truth breaks. All walls of corruption, take out all the snakes. Star Spangled Banner, got it playing loud and proud. People from all walks of life filling up the crowd. Defend the Constitution, many warriors survive. Casting down any among us who have bucked and cowed. Enough with tyranny, we come to take our country back. For all citizens, white, red, brown, or black. Return her to a form of glory, fix their bloody crack on the crown. Fetch it down, it's going down.
Okay. There's so much to unpack here.
Right?
Wow.
So what came to your mind? Because you're like...
First of all, I can see why they banned it. First and foremost, I'm not saying it should have been banned, but I can totally see how it got banned.
It ruffled some feathers?
Yeah, it absolutely ruffled. I mean, it defeathered some people. It was plucking them out. Oh man, like just every single like Where I mean, every time I hear one of these songs, it's funny because these are literally the things that I talk about, just in social circles or whatever, you know, watching TV or seeing the news or whatever, and I'm just like, at some point, people have to understand that, like we have said many times, the majority is silent, and at some point, the silent majority is no longer going to be silenced. And, you know, because most of the time we're not the people that scream and shout. Most of the time we're not the people that are going to go show up in your yard and whatever. But at some point we're going to get fed up and we're going to get tired because you keep poking a bear, the bear is going to get up and fight. So when he said, like, punch you in your mouth, like, that's what's going to end up happening.
And, you know, the way you say that, and I think about it because it's like, I've always wondered at what point, what does it look like when it crosses that line? Because the majority that's not saying anything, it's because we got to go to work.
Yeah.
Honestly. I mean, I ain't got time for that. I got to go to work. I got to
go home. I got to take care of my kids. I got to do this.
At some point, we're going to be like, something's got to be done. We're not going to work. What does that line, like, how far does it go until it crosses that line?
You know,
what does that look like?
It's very funny that you pose that question to me. My dad asked me that same question during this last election cycle, after the 2020 election. And, you know, you've seen all the controversies and all the things of, like, where people were changing ballots and doing this and doing that. And he goes, at what point are you gonna continue to sit around? Because what's your line? Like, okay, if they do it next time, or how are you gonna know that, like, you're not continuing to be taken advantage of? And honestly, like, I just don't know what the answer to that question is.
I honestly think there's a few reasons why nothing's going that we're aware of. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if there's some secret squirrel stuff going down that we're just unaware of. But when looking at it, it's like, okay, what can be done? There's really not a solid leadership structure in place. Well, and so it'd be a lot of chaos and a lot of different things.
You would need, in my opinion, and as weird as it sounds, I think that the line becomes actually physical. Because I think that as conservatives, the name is in the messaging, right? Conservative. We will continue to try to go the proper channels as long as we can.
Right.
And I think that...
But that is deteriorating rapidly as we see
but
with
I
these
think that
trials and court cases.
I think that we will continue to allow the processes, because we are the party of law and order. You've heard many politicians say that all over the place, and it's true. We are. We are the party of law and order. So until there becomes something that literally forces our hand, I don't think that I think because we have hope in government, in the correct government. I think that's the best way of saying that, rather than saying we believe in the government. Like, we know the government can be corrupt. We know there's problems, but we have hope in the right government. And then the right government places, that's how you have a true society. So until our hand is legitimately forced, I don't see something happening. That's my personal opinion. Because I think that that's not what we want. We don't want chaos. We don't want, call it what it is. We don't want civil war. We just want what we believe in to be. We want to just be allowed to believe in what we believe and allowed to practice those rights, those freedoms, the way that we see fit versus, being forced into whatever sort of snowflake box there is. So.
All right. Let's get back to this song. Before we get into this next verse, I love the hook, the female version of this. Gosh, I can't think of the name of the song, but it's like an old Viking song. You know what I mean?
Is that what it is?
Peyton Parrish does an awesome rendition of this song.
Okay.
My Mother Told Me.
Okay.
I can't think of the name of the song, but it's like everywhere now. I love the song. I love this rendition of it.
I was gonna ask you if it was like an old like Marine chant or something.
No, it's not.
Or a cadence. That's what it was.
Yeah, no, it's like an old sea shanty kind of. I wouldn't call it a sea shanty, but it's like,
some sort of older.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. I get what you're saying though.
But I think it's got like Viking origins kind of thing.
My mama told me, yeah, she warned me that this day would come. I'm like my father, go to combat with the blazing guns. I survived that, then I came back to the place I'm from to face off all these haters and the battle in the place I love. You can't break me down, I'm indivisible. You still see my raps if I was invisible. But I'm standing tall, and I spit the truth. So you all appalled, cause you know it's true. They call it freedom cause the fallen troops pay for this. I love this country, doesn't matter how much hate I get. I take my colors in the battle, ain't no wavering. Cause this is for my warriors who marching to the cadences. This is for the sisters working hard on the ship. This is for the brothers getting y'all doctorate. Father, yeah, taking y'all on the ship. Baby, tell me why it's off of the Patriot.
I'm telling you, man, I get goosebumps, man,
Yeah.
because like they're saying the things that need to be said, and call it for what it is. These are two black men that believe strongly in American values.
Mm-hmm.
And when you see people like that have those strong beliefs, and it's not just, unfortunately, the white guy that's running around saying these things where, oh, that guy's crazy. Or that guy. No, this is how people feel. Not just that crazy white guy over there. No, this is how Americans feel.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what they want. We have a diverse group of people that live in this country. We have a diverse group of people that love this country, and we have a diverse group of people that go and fight for this country.
Yeah.
And so when you see that, like I said, like gives me goosebumps because it's like, yes, like thank you. Like,
yeah. It's a breath of fresh air because I got to tell you, it's infuriating to watch the news and see these tens of thousands of people flying some of the country's flag, burning our flag.
Oh,
it's like, get out if you don't like it. It's like, you want to thank me for my service? Then stop supporting Hamas and everybody that supports them.
Yeah, stop supporting the people that try to kill us.
Right.
I feel like that's a pretty 42 different rocket strikes in the last 10 days or whatever it's been. Like, come on, it's very straightforward. But I saw, I don't know if I saw something or I heard something on either TV, the news, or I read it somewhere, I can't remember. But it was saying basically that when we stopped believing in assimilation,
yes,
is when our country started to fall away. When we stopped telling people that when you come to America, you are now an American, and you are now leaving behind whatever it was, and you're here because you know that America is a free land and a land of opportunity, and that's what you're coming here for. And
as someone that was born in the Philippines and then became a naturalized citizen when I was a child, I can speak on, I feel like I can speak on this.
Yeah.
I will celebrate my heritage all day long. I will fly a Filipino flag, but not over an American flag. When I was a kid, my parents always said, you want to learn Tagalog? You want to learn Tagalog? And as a kid, I was so gung-ho American. I was like, no, I'm American. I'll speak English. Now I regret it. I do wish I spoke Tagalog. But it's like, it doesn't bother me to see other countries' flags because there's nothing wrong with being proud of your heritage. But it's when you put that flag above the American flag, that's when I have a problem. It's when you live in this country for years and years and don't even attempt to learn English. That's exactly what you said. Assimilation is where it should be. That's America. Come from wherever you come, love your heritage, but assimilate to what it is to be an American.
Yeah, and our culture, don't try to bring your country's culture to America, because there's a reason why you left that country. If your country was so this, that, or the other thing, you would still be there. We would be coming there, But there's a reason why people want to be in America, because you want to be American.
I don't know if it's not so much don't bring the culture. The culture, like, you bring all the food you want.
No, that's different. That's different.
Bring your food, bring your music. But I think maybe you're referring to maybe laws or certain norms.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean that as like a general, like culture to me is way bigger than just food and music. Like, culture is everything. Mm-hmm. I know that it gets kind of like narrowed down to like that, but I'm meaning like everything: laws, beliefs, whatever, values, those kind of things. Where it's like, wait a second, like, why are you trying to be like X, Y, and Z country over there? Like, if you want us to be like X, Y, and Z country, just go to X, Y, and Z country. Like,
right.
It's easy. X, Y, and Z already exists.
It's I saw this. I can't remember if it was TikTok news or whatever, but someone made this point, and I was like, oh, that's perfect. When Ukraine was attacked, lots of people from the States that were from Ukraine went home to fight. Mm-hmm. When these Palestinians are attacked, nobody's going home. They're all crying and bitching in our streets saying, hey, I hate America, down with America, da-da-da-da, because you're too much of a pussy to go home and defend your own country. So...
Well, it goes back to, though, then, like, what is your country?
Right. Oh, yeah, that's right. They don't have one.
It's not a country.
So...
All right, we gotta get into this because we're on a tangent.
I probably just pissed off half our fucking subscribers.
This video is gonna be labeled tangent.
It's probably gonna be taken down. All right. That was the end.
It's okay. We got through it.
Oh, wait. As of January 21st, the Patriot charted at 4 on hip-hop, 5 R&B. They already said that.
Tens of thousands on my right, thousands by my side. War between good and evil, watching our fists collide. Battle for our freedom now, to the streets we ride.
Okay.
Flags waving all around, pages full of pride. This is what we make a stand, no more give or take. March around the Capitol.
Go back?
Yeah, go back to the credits. See, this is what I talk about with, like, America, right? You got whoever, Topher and the Marine rapper. We already talked about them, right? But then you see this guy, Ivanov. That's obviously the name of somebody from Eastern European, of some descent, right? But here again, we're sitting here talking about, you're making this video with these guys. You obviously have to be able to share some of the same beliefs. This is what I'm talking about. It is a view of the masses. That's, case in point once again.
Right.
But
make a stand, no more give or take. March around the Capitol, storm the city gates. Putting pressure on their necks until the truth breaks. All walls of corruption, take out all the snakes. Star Spangled Banner, got it playing loud and proud. People from all walks of life filling up the crowd. Defending Constitution, many warriors survive.
I wonder what are the odds that their song goes out on January 6th and talks about the Capitol, and then the Capitol happens. Like, they had to have, like, admitted, like, sitting at home, like, even though, like, they still believe in their beliefs, they had to be sitting at home like, gosh dang it, man, we just made this freaking song. Like, come on now. And then of course it gets taken down, and they're like, dang it, man, like, why'd you people have to do this? Like,
yeah.
It's a long one.
Yeah.
So if you stuck through all of this, I appreciate you. Make sure you hit that.
They probably tuned out when I started talking.
Comment and tell me how long you made it through at least.
I don't know. I just get passionate. You showed the veterans take. Here's the thing. We all signed on the dotted line that we would lay down our life if need be. We all knew that, and they reminded us of it in boot camp. And they said, if you have a problem with that, get up and walk out now. Now's your chance.
Here you go.
So Yeah.
All right, man. Well, there it is.
All right. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're still hanging around.
See ya.
Later.